Hey there, Dave Gardner here, and that's me with my favorite Wookiee and my three daughters. They are my why. They are the reason why I do this. And what I'm talking about is my online business. Now, I'm currently a full-time science teacher. I'm a lacrosse coach. I have lacrosse websites. I have some other websites. I do affiliate marketing, and I've been doing this since 2009. Especially, after this third one was born, I realized I needed to really get going and, make some extra income so that I could, take care of my three daughters. And now I'm a single dad, and so now I really need to do it and really step up. And I just want to point out a couple things. If you've been following my page, I focus a lot right now on a program called the Now Lifestyle, which is a health, fitness, nutrition program that also has a marketing aspect as well. So look there, I just did a short lacrosse t-shirt the other day. So again, I'm a lacrosse coach, and just showing, I got stuff that I'm eating here, and eating the protein, but also enjoying, being out in the world. And here I am at the Cabo retreat with a leadership group from Now Lifestyle. I was invited by Joel down there, and I just want to kind of point out a couple things. So I'm just going to log out of Facebook so we're not hearing those beeps in the background, close up some of the many tabs that I have going on here. And I want to point out one thing here. So I joined GVO back in 2009 when I started doing my websites, and that's Joel Therien's original program. And then it kind of evolved, and he created Pure Leverage, which is a little bit more and stuff, and has more complex pieces. And so I just want to go and show you a couple things. And so this is from 2009, and I don't promote this as much now as I was doing a couple of years ago. But if we just switch this back to yearly, we'll go back to their first year, which was 2013. And my commissions in 2013 for Pure Leverage, notice I had a couple people come into my downline, but I made about 632 bucks for the year in 2013. If we go in 2014, I made, and this will keep popping up year by year, I made 300 bucks. So I'm up to about a grand in commissions over those first 2 years. We'll go to 215, and as we go through there, let's see, 215 did not connect. We'll try that again. And so that was about 300 as well. Oh no, coming down here, sorry, all the way down, about 1,000. So I made a little bit more. So maybe, if we round up, maybe I'm at about 2,000 bucks over 3 years. Okay, this is over 3 years times, or 3 years time, excuse me. 2016, started to do some other things. I went through a separation from my spouse, and started to put things to the side. So notice my commissions went down only about 400 bucks. So even if I said, okay, so I'm at 2,400 in 2017, I really started to focus on Now Lifestyle instead. And so my commissions here aren't as much because, again, I've been putting my efforts elsewhere, but I'm still, 250 bucks. But if we look at it, that's less than $3,000. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's less than $3,000. If we go to the GVO dashboard, I can look at my commissions there from GVO, which was originally just for hosting and small blogs, but not really the program and the tools that Pure Leverage had. And so again, if we do yearly commissions, we'll go back to 2012, and I'll view that. Now, unfortunately, they didn't have the ones from 2009 and 2010 here. It didn't go that far back. But again, notice there's only $100 in the year. Okay, a full year I made 100 bucks. So now we're up to whatever, $3,500, I think. And so let's go to 2013 and 1,272. So now we're at about 1,400 bucks. Okay, or 1,300 bucks addition. And what that means, okay, so now we're up to, let's say, 4,500 if my math's correct. And again, so this is over a few years for multiple programs here to try to do this. And then we get into 2014. I think I said we're at 4,500. There's another, let's say 1,500. Let's round that up to $6,000 commission. 2015, notice it's going to go down, way down again. So 2015, 2016 again was when I went through that separation and the divorce, and I didn't really promote anything. I kind of stopped doing stuff online, and I really didn't do anything. And so I just want to show you one thing in 2017. There we go. I've made like 15. Oh no, I haven't made anything for the GVO. Okay, so no one's using GVO. Some people are using Pure Leverage because there's more tools involved. But what I want to show you is this. Okay, the Now Lifestyle. This may have logged me out, so I might have to log back in because it times you out after so long. So again, there's my username, Dave Gardner. And we will log in here and we'll say hi to Joel because Joel likes to pop up and say hi when he first comes in. And oops, I must have already done that. So, oh, I'm on the other page. That's what happened. So, what I want to show you just so what did we say? We said about 6 grand over. That was over 5 or 6 years. Here is just 2017. It's the only year this existed. This just started. Their system goes back to 2012. But if we go and look at this, if I go back to 2016, we're not going to see anything, zero, because Now Lifestyle did not exist in 2016 or 2015. So again, for 2015, zero. If we go just to 2017 alone, okay, just since January and really since February when they really opened up the doors, I've made almost $11,000 in commissions. That's commissions. So if we kind of double that, there's probably been 20,000 in sales so far. I've already received 8,000, almost 9,000. I'll be getting this other additional payment next month. So for example, I had $2,574.72 was my commission in August 2017. That check should be hitting this week. The way that they pay is they pay like the third week of the month after that took place. So I just want to kind of, again, share and explain that Now Lifestyle is a program that more people want to see and more people are going to find interest in. Not everyone wants to web host, or not everyone wants to have a blog. Not everyone wants to do video conferencing. Not everyone wants to back up their computer with storage. I mean, even though you should, because I made some commissions with their backup program. What people want, and this is just a picture of part of my downline with the Now Lifestyle. So you can see it up here right there. There's nowlifestyle.com. This is my full tree. There's my username again, Dave Gardner. People want to be healthy. People want to get fit. People want to be able to share that with others. So for example, if we go into the Now Lifestyle, we go into the Now Body, this is one of the main programs people are coming in for with a lot of interest because they can set up their own free accounts and give it to up to 5 people when they actually become a member. And they can actually create their own customized series of video workouts, and then over a 10-day cycle they can actually start to get healthy. So for example, today I'm supposed to do a quads workout, and so I can go through and do a couple different quad workouts. If I don't have a weight set at my home, I can do things like wall quads, lunges, and sumo squats. I would do leg extensions if I'm at the gym, or I would do leg presses, or I could do regular squats with weights on a bar. So these are all things because everyone wants to be healthy and everyone wants to live longer. Not everyone, again, wants any of these tools. They don't necessarily want social marketing. Well, they want social marketing training to explaining, but they might not want a social marketing course necessarily. They might not want necessarily, again, to web host and do domains and all that other stuff that goes on behind the scenes. But people want to get healthy and people want to make sure that their family is healthy. And so one of the other things that's coming out and some great stuff here, you can actually do a food tracker. You can create recipes and suggest items that you're going to eat day in and day out. So for example, the recipe builder here, you can go through and you can click things, you can choose categories, you can figure out what you want, all these things to eat, and you can come up with your amounts and maybe the calories and how long it takes you to do this, and then all of a sudden it's going to show you and it's going to track to you how many points you can have each day if you're trying to set certain goals, maybe to build more muscle or maybe to lose weight. And even just the beginning stuff, even if you just come in as a free member, hey, I would highly recommend going into this section right here, getting in shape and looking at that. All of these 5 right here are just crucial. If you want to get healthy, this one right here is just an enormous one, the fiber and nutrition. Just adding some fiber in my diet. When I started this program, I dropped about 10 pounds, but then I started to change my diet. I started to work out and I gained some muscle mass back. So I fluctuate a little bit, but I'm at a healthy weight and I want to cut down a little bit more, but at the same time I want to build more muscle. So I highly recommend, again, I can't express how excited I am for the commissions I've made, but this is just nothing. The way I see it, I want to add a couple more zeros onto here. I want 100,000, then I want 1.8 million. I want to keep this going and going and going. My goal is to create a legacy for my children. So those girls that you just saw hanging out with the Wookiee, I want to be able to maybe rent out Disney World for a whole day and bring some of my best friends instead of having to wait in line to go see the Wookiee. So if you want to be along with me in this vision and you have certain visions that you want to do for your kids and your family, all you got to do is click the link below, join me one way or another, send me a private message, send me a comment. I will find you and we will get started in here because the Now Lifestyle is just starting. The nutritional supplements are coming out soon. We're going to have protein, we're going to have fiber powder, we're going to have an energy booster, and that's just the beginning. Things will come out and will be trickled as time goes on once we realize how quickly these things take off. So again, all you got to do is just take some serious action and you too can start to see some of these results. The key word though is action. I got here because I busted my butt. Okay, I busted my butt night after night after night. After I work, I would come home, and even I would coach for a couple hours, and I would come home, and then I would pop online after I saw my daughters for a couple hours. I would get online and I would work and work and work late at night. You have to put the effort in if you want to see this. And like I said, this isn't crazy, but it's more than I've made in the other company for 6 years combined. I made it all in 8 months here because so many people are interested in this, and it's global. Okay, it is global, meaning worldwide you can access these digital products of the Now Body Fitness. Eventually, over time, once customs and once FTC and FDA regulations come into play, we're hoping to have the nutritional supplements worldwide as well, but that's a tricky subject at this point. Okay, take some action, test it out, come in, you got a 30-day guarantee. If you don't like what you see, you can get your money back, but you'll never know unless you get off that damn fence and test it out. Come in, figure it out, and test it out. I don't want to sound hypey, but I just want to tell you, you got to get in this to figure out whether it's something you can do for you, or maybe you have something else that can benefit somebody, something that will benefit someone else. Maybe it's a family member that you'll learn. Maybe you have someone with diabetes, maybe someone with heart disease, maybe someone with just overweight and obesity. These are all things that you can start taking action on today and start visiting me. So again, it's been Dave Gardner here. I'm writing stuff. If you go to my blog, thedavidgardner.com, you'll see that I'm writing stuff in here. Okay, for example, how the binary matrix bonuses work. So for example, just this past month, I got a $646. If you add in the other 700 or other 70, I have almost $720 just of bonuses for my cycle, which came from this awesome tree. So you can learn about that. I'm always training people. I'm not going to be one of those sponsors who just up and disappears once you get registered. I'm going to be there answering your questions. I'm active in the Facebook group, and I'm always helping people out. Here's an interview I did with Danielle Ackerman, or Danny. Okay, she's actually my sweetheart right now, and so we are having some growth here, both from my team and her team, because we're both taking action. So you see, this is us. We're enjoying days off by going hiking. It's all about active rest. And so I'm always talking about, so we get her perspective as a single mom with 4 kids. I got 3 kids. Why do we want to do this? Because we want to build legacies for our kids and our children's children. Okay, that's what it's all about. And so come check out the videos, come check out the workout that Danny and I do. And so notice, how do you get started with an Now Lifestyle? Here I am with Joel Therien at our master's retreat down in Cabo, and there's a video with us. You can see us talking. And I am constantly adding stuff in here to help you out. So again, check it out. You can see one of these little quick links in here. I am here for you to help any way I can. If you want, you can go to freefitworkout.com and you can actually join us today. You can check out the free membership area and jump in. You can get that fitness video and that fiber video, and you can start making yourself a better living human being, because you're going to take care of yourself first, and then you're going to start taking care of other people. All right, this has been Dave Gardner. I am here to help you out, and we'll see you on the inside of Now Lifestyle, and I'll see you at the next retreat, wherever that is.